Welcome back to another episode of Minirogue. I've recently unboxed or opened up all the Season 2 content that got delivered from the Minirogue Season 2 Kickstarter, the council, all the expansions, all of that stuff. And I'm eager to get into that and try that out. But it's been bugging me that I never won a run playing as the cleric in the first Minirogue game. And I think this is our fourth attempt here, solo as the cleric. And yeah, I hope today's the day. I really wanna do that before getting into the second Minirogue game and taking a look at all of the new characters, because we've had such a nice streak with more or less difficulty depending on the character, but getting wins with all of the other 7 base game, or I shouldn't say base game, but first season characters. So it would kind of annoy me if a cleric was the only one missing. So that's why today, before getting into the new Minirogue content, I am having another go at the first base game playing as the cleric. Okay, I've already set everything up. Let's just get into it. Look at our first room here. Empty shelter to start off with. We actually healed from that because the cleric starts with so little XP, or HP I should say. Let's roll. That's a 5, which is a success, so we can even adjust our die. Mage's Trap, we can turn that into, wow, Healing Potion, Holy Potion, Poison, Fire, or 2 XP. So we have a Healing Potion, and though a Holy Potion is nice, I think the early 2 XP might be a good head start for us here to try and level up quickly. Yeah, let's just take that nice stuff, move along. The Mimic or the Library? Could heal and gamble for a skill refresh at the Library. I don't really feel like fighting the Mimic, and we haven't seen a trap or monster yet, so it'd only be getting 1 gold if we don't roll a success. Let's try the Library. So let's heal for 3, which is inefficient. We heal more if we use the skill in combat. Move on to the Library and see if we can't get a skill refresh or that XP. Lore card would be nice as well. I think the only annoying thing would be the Spirit, and even that wouldn't damage us because of our armor. Okay, that's a no from the game. So we're fighting the Spirit at 10 HP. And yeah, that's the Mimic book. Alright, we attack first, doing 4 damage. And we don't get damage back because we have 1 armor. And we do 2 damage. No, actually we don't do any damage, but we don't take any damage either. Okay, Ghost misses. We roll a 5, down to 1. This is taking a bit. And it crits, but we kill it before it has the chance to hit us. So no damage taken there, 2 XP. Good stuff, you know. 2 XP was the maximum on that library card anyways, but we didn't get our skill refreshed. Whatever. Bandit or a trap. Trap at the top right corner, not very inviting. Low chance of success, could fall down. Don't have the choice afterwards, so I guess it'll be the bandit. Though we don't have the gold to pay him, we'd be giving up 1 of our food rations. And in the past those have been tied. But if we fight him, we probably get blinded, because he has 6 HP, so I doubt we'll be able to 1-hit kill him, and he blinds us if he does damage, which is bad early on. We didn't take that holy potion. So I think, though it pains me to do it, I'll be a pushover here and let him rob me of that one food. Okay, another trap there. Or the ferret. Interesting. So the ferret is one of the promo cards, one of the recent additions. From, well, doesn't really have a season 1, season 2, but the most recent promo card from 2025, the Huntress and the Ferret. We've not seen it yet. But we'd be losing our second piece of food if we visit the ferret there. This isn't a great choice here. So it's got a passive ability which gains you gold or has you fight at the merchant. And the exploration ability to prevent negative effects of all tomb cards in this area can be clutch as well. But I can't afford losing the second food. So I guess the trap it is, and we just hope for a success. Or maybe just losing 1 HP. I don't want to lose the armor and I don't want to lose the food, so this is a bad situation here. Maybe just taking 2 damage here is best. Anyways, I've already moved token, so we'll have to do it. Okay, got lucky. Success on a 4. 2 food. Perfect. That just put me in a better mood there. Could have gone very wrong as well, but that's a nice boost. So let's head down. We delve, we get back our skills, spending the food, and let's have a look at our first boss. The ghoul. Oh, so annoying. I keep saying it, but the ghoul as the first boss, just draining you of that XP. 16 HP, that's so annoying. Okay, I'll reset the area. And let's have a look at our first room here. The damp cave. Ferret could be useful there, but we don't have it. Although the cave has some positive stuff as well. Hoping for that XP maybe. Or even more food. I wouldn't complain. Won't mind more food. So that's a 3, which is a piece of food. Let's take it. Okay, so early boost of rations here on this run, which is unusual, but appreciated. And we've got the merchant with no money to our name. We've got the wolf. So maybe we spend that 1 piece of food picking up the wolf. Why not? Worst comes to worst, we could still just discard it to gain our food back. Or do we maybe sell the potion to buy some stuff? But 3 gold isn't really enough for a piece of armor, which I'd be interested in. Let's try it. Let's take the wolf with us. Place it here. I know it's slightly off screen, but you can see the important bits. And let's move on. We've got the monster and the deathbed. Oh man. Okay, so early deathbed. Is that stupid? I think so. Just right before the ghoul, that's stupid. I'm hoping we can bring the wolf into the ghoul fight to get that +3 on our attacks to speed up the ghoul fight and lose less XP. But that also means we shouldn't fight too much because it risks us losing the wolf and just losing more HP early. So the deathbed is nasty enough as is, so we should definitely go visit this monster here, especially because it's the middle card as well. Only got 4 HP, but does pierce armor. Let's hope we roll at least a 4. Actually, at least a 1 with the wolf, right? Yeah, so the monster missed. We do 4 + 3, so 7 damage. It's more than enough. 2 pieces of gold. And let's move on. Got the crypt, or the crow. Now we've seen all the animals, crow, ferret and wolf. So we found all the rations and takes not long and all the animals come wanting our food. Do we try the crypt? What's the worst that could happen? Getting cursed would suck. Getting blinded would suck. All the other stuff is fine and the lore card could be nasty. Could just spend that gold on the crow. But let's play a little here. Let's do the lore card first. So, moving colors. The door opens up to a magnificently furnished room with large tapestries on each wall. As you step closer, your eyes catch movement on one of them. The tapestry's colors are moving. The pattern looks like the throne room of the city's palace, and the king's pendant radiates a strange dark purple color. You quickly turn around looking for clues. A powerful sorcerer must be watching the king from here. You better leave this place before they come back. But first, we can loot whatever we can, getting a holy potion or poison potion. We can set fire to the tapestry, cleansing us. Or if we are a mage, we could get 2 XP. Ah, damn. But the holy potion is great. Anyways, let's take the holy potion. Just in case we get cursed or poisoned here. Or blinded. And let's do the crypt roll. Hope for some, I don't know what we're hoping for. Maybe some gold or the frost potion. I would swap the holy potion for the frost potion. 5, which is mushrooms, and we can turn that into the frost potion or a curse. Now, I said I would swap the holy for the frost potion, but now that we have the choice, I think I'll instead take the piece of food and keep the holy potion here. Although we could prevent 1 XP loss using the frost potion. If we are fighting the ghoul, or when. Okay, I've just convinced myself, let's try to maximize our XP here, although we're kind of throwing away the holy potion we just gained. Fight the ghoul, 16 HP, and let's roll here. So we're hoping for big damage, and if the ghoul hits us, we use the frost potion to prevent the XP loss, to hopefully come out ahead after the ghoul fight. Okay, so ghoul hits us, but does not roll a 1 or a 6, so we don't have to discard the wolf, and we do 6 damage. So I'll use the frost potion, as I said here, to prevent the ghoul from hitting us, and we do 6 damage, taking the ghoul down to 10. And let's keep rolling here. Ah, and the ghoul misses, but that means the wolf leaves. And I guess we don't get the bonus then, so that didn't last very long. So we only do 3 damage. But at least we don't lose XP, because the ghoul missed us. Let's hope for a crit maybe. Not a crit, a critical miss, so we lose 1 HP and 1 XP. Oh man. Let's roll again here. Could have done a feat actually. I think I'm gonna do a feat. Sorry for making up my mind here. So we rolled an X, and I'm gonna spend 2 HP to do our feat, because we still haven't used our combat skill, and I kinda wanna get him as low as possible. Yeah, so 4 damage there. And now we'll use our combat ability on the next turn, at the start of the next turn, healing for 4, rolling again. This way we still have a chance of coming out at level 2 after the fight. That one's cocked. Let's roll that again. Oh man, so bad. So not enough. Ghoul takes 1 more of our XP away. Do we do another feat to try to prevent this? Yeah, let's do it. 2 HP to hopefully roll. I already deducted the 2, so let's try and roll a 3 at least. And there we are critting, but I won't reroll the crit because I know what happens next. Let's kill the ghoul. Okay, so we've lost a bit of XP here. Despite our frost potion and our wolf, this was still an annoying fight. But now we gain 3 XP, leveling up. And we get to roll on the rewards card, which means 2 gold for us. And a die roll, which is a 6, which is a perception potion or a piece of armor. Let's take the piece of armor early on. I think that's worth it. And yeah, let's head down, spend our food, delve, get back our cleric here, cleric ability, and I'll reset the area. There we go. Okay, let's look under our first room here. The ferret, turned upside down. We've seen him before. Do we take him this time? We only have 1 piece of food left. Let's not. Let's take the 2 damage and move on. Okay, seems I've maybe turned around the deck of cards while shuffling, because there are some cards upside down here. But we'll just have to power through. Armory or monster. That's the Red King. 4 damage is quite a lot, and I don't want to get poisoned, though the reward is tasty. Let's try the armory. We have a good shot at a success because we're level 2. And some feats can be useful, as we just saw. Yeah, success on a 4, so 2 free feats. Good stuff. I'll put that here. And let's continue. Armory is nice. Such a basic item, but very nice. Yeah, okay, so there's definitely some cards mixed up here. So the trap, after the first level up, the traps get tempting because you have a better shot at succeeding. But I think let's visit the damn cave again, because we then have the choice afterwards. And that's a success on a 6, which would be poison, but we can turn that into a 5, which is 2 XP. Very nice. Keep going here. The hermit or treasure. And that's actual treasure, not the mimic. Okay, so the hermit would allow us to heal up due to using our skill an additional time. And the treasure. So we've not faced a trap or monster, so that would be 1 coin. And good stuff if we roll a success. Healing up is boring, but it would be really nice. Healing up twice, 6 HP. If it wasn't the last room here, we could then swap the treasure into a path and visit both the hermit and the treasure. But here we can't. We do still have the healing potion, so maybe let's be a little greedy and try and get something from the treasure. No, actually, no. Because what would be we hoping to get? Maybe a potion, and now then we are using our healing potion to get a potion from the treasure. I don't know. I'm just going to use our exploration to heal for 3, visit the hermit, refresh, and then heal for 3 again. So that way we healed 6, just basically like a healing potion. Like we just gained a healing potion there. And let's use the hermit to just, I don't know, swap 2 cards that don't really matter. Because I don't feel like spending XP or spending food. Especially because for the food we just leave and then lose the health anyways. Okay, so now let's go down, heal up, spend the food, delve down, refresh our skill. Good floor anyways, we got 2 XP and we got the 2 free feats and we healed up quite a bit. Let's look at our next boss, the troll. Okay. Nasty boss again, pierces armor again. Annoying stuff. I'll reset the area. And let's see if we can't get our hands on something to speed up the troll fight. Maybe a fire or poison potion, something like that. Or even a frost potion to prevent 4 damage. I think it's good we healed up now, because the troll hits hard. Okay, let's look at our first room here. A trap. Do we use our exploration moving in there? I don't think so. We can still use it in combat. Let's just roll and hope for the best. That's a success on a 3, which is 2 pieces of food just in time. So today the dungeon is just providing for us. You know, always when we need food, we get food. And I really don't mind. Bandit or a Red King. Annoying choice. Bandit does less damage but blinds us. Red King gives better rewards but poisons us. Bandit has less HP. Could pay the bandit some food again. Could also just fight the bandit, but being blinded sucks. Let's be lame here. Let's pay the toll. But do we use food or do we use coin? Why not use the coins? Because we'd be hoping to buy food anyways, I think. Or maybe armor, but we don't have enough. So let's spend 4 gold, though it feels bad. Although I guess on floor 2, 1 food is worth 2 gold technically, but we don't know when we'll see the hunter or merchant. Let's do it. Let's spend the food instead. Okay, let's keep going. Got the fountain. Or the hunter. Okay, I swear I did not know that was there. So good job, we saved the gold and decided to spend the food instead. Now we can buy food here. Yeah. Or heal up. But then we're forced to visit this card, but I think visiting the hunter is worth it. So let's see here. Do we want to spend armor? It gives us 4 gold for armor. I don't think so. So we could just get 2 pieces of food, or we could... Yeah, that's basically it. Could heal up a bit more. Let's get 2 pieces of food. Take care for the future. And let's see what this room is. A trap. Okay. So let's just try to get lucky here. Very lucky. I want that on the troll fight, please. So that's a 3, which is acid mist, but double success. So we gain a piece of armor. Okay, this is going swimmingly so far with the traps. We gained food and we gained armor. But now we're fighting the troll, and this is 2 feats actually. So let's head into the troll fight. 16 HP again, so as much as the ghoul, but does more damage. And we don't have the frost potion and not the wolf. But let's just use our combat skill to heal for 4. And then roll. We are level 2 now, so this should be quicker. Nice, especially if the troll misses like that. So 7 takes him down to 9. We don't take damage at all. Let's keep rolling. That's payback for the 2 6s then. So I think in the interest of not losing too much HP here, let's use a feat and see. Okay, game hates us. And let's use the other feat. Okay, 5 damage. At least we got low enough to kill him next round. Comfortably kill him next round. But still we're gonna take the 4 damage here. Oh, and actually I totally forgot he heals up by 3, right? So maybe we won't kill him this round. So let's roll again. So close, but the double X just had to put a damper on things. 8 damage, he crits, which doesn't matter because he pierces armor anyways, but 8 damage is enough to kill him before he can hit us. So we gain another 3 XP and another reward, which is 2 gold and a roll of the dungeon die. That's another 6. So much armor. But that's nice. I feel like we've kind of had all the bosses that pierce armor, right? No, the King's Protector is still out there. But the Ghoul and the Troll. And for the normal monsters, the extra piece of armor could be great. The perception potion could be as well. But I just love armor. Let's take it. Early for armor, HP looking good, gold is fine, food is good, XP is alright. We've still got a healing potion, yeah, looking good so far. Just used up our items, so we would be happy to find another item on the next floor. But all in all, this is looking very nice. Though we've had runs before and then it just goes south all of a sudden. So let's delve here and I reset the area. Alright, there we are. Let's keep going here. I'm curious to see where this leads. Okay, the Sentinel. First time we've seen him on this run. Do we heal moving into there? No, makes no sense. We could heal in combat for more. I guess we'll just have to fight him. 16 again. Just fighting all the 16 HP monsters. Does 5 damage. Ooh, If it did 4 would be great, because we have 4 armor, but 5 damage means we're gonna get poisoned, most likely. Okay, let's start off by healing for 4 then. Start the combat and let's attack him and just do 16 damage, shouldn't we? Okay, he crits us. That's devastating actually. Or maybe not devastating, but really bad. So does 5 damage, poisons us, and heals for 1, which he can't because he... actually, no, he does, because we do 4 damage to him first and he heals for 1, so 3 down. Nasty start to the fight. Let's roll again. So we take 1 poison damage. We do 6, putting him at 7, and he does just a normal attack, luckily, so we only lose 1 HP, but he heals by 1 again. Let's roll again here. Another 6 damage from us, and another piece of poison damage, actually. So we put him at 2, he again hits us for 1, and we heal up by 1. Or he heals up by 1, whoops. Roll again, 1 point of poison damage, and we do 4 damage, killing him before he can heal back. Yeah, nasty fight. Started at 20, or got to 20 in the first round and ended at 10 and poisoned. And it gets us 2 XP and a lore card, which could be good and could be bad. Let's hope the lore card cleanses our poison. The Rivulet. You come upon a gloomy cave, the sound of falling water seemingly originating from all around you. After walking for a couple of minutes, a small stream reflecting your torchlight catches your eye. Since leaving the city, it is the first time in a long while that you can drink fresh water and allow yourself to relax. I don't care if I die while sleeping, I just want to rest, you say to yourself, weariness pulling your eyelids closed shut. We could set a trap and sleep, but we can't, because we're not a fighter. Or we can just sleep. And that's a skill check. And either we heal and gain XP, or we heal and fight the ghost. Which isn't too bad, actually, because of our armor. So we kind of want to fail this skill check, maybe. But let's see here. No. We don't fail, but we don't take poison damage either. So we heal by 1 and we gain 1 XP. Yeah, because the ghost doesn't pierce our armor and gives us 3 XP. So really on this floor we could use the ghost to farm a level up, which is good to know. Okay, that was that. Kind of mixed bag, that first card, right? Quite a lot of damage there, and the poison is nasty. Let's keep going here. Trap or Secret Passage. Oh man, another lore card. Or the trap. Could the trap cleanse us? No. Could give us XP or a poison potion. What's the worst that can happen? Losing armor and being blinded, I guess. Or just losing 3 health. Let's try the lore card. It's very random, but yeah. Let's see if we can't get some cleanses. The illusory wall. The room is narrow and empty, but a subtle breeze caresses your face. There's an opening here, but where? You start prodding the walls until a trap springs just out of reach. So we can take our time, spending 1 food to gain a potion. Or we can prod all the walls, doing a skill check to possibly gain a potion. So we could really play it safe, spend the food, get a holy potion to cleanse our poison, or try to just get gold and holy potion. But if we then fail the skill checks, this is such a waste. So I think because our HP is sort of low, I mean, we still have the healing potion, right? I think I'm just gonna take the safe bet here. Let's spend our food to gain a holy potion, to keep it, but drink it at the first sight of trouble, to be able to cleanse our poison. I think spending 1 food for a cleanse is a nice trade in this case. Okay, and there's the fountain, but I don't think we want to visit that. Let's visit the tomb. And yeah, tomb really is only good for us, except if we lose just 1 food. I think anything else is positive, even fighting the ghost, as we just said. So let's visit the tomb. Let's actually drink our healing potion here before we take any more unnecessary poison damage. Let's try to loot the tomb here. Maybe we'll get back our piece of food. So that's a 5, which is that red swarm, and we could turn it into 1 XP or a ghost fight. Now if the ghost crits us, I'm gonna look really stupid, but I think it's the right choice to actually fight the ghost here, because that does give us 3 XP instead of 1. So, and he only has 14 HP. But if he crits us and we get blinded and all of that, just drank a holy potion, so that would suck. Let's hope we do 14 damage quickly. Okay, so that's 8 and actually a crit, so wow, that's 13, right? So 1 off. And the ghost does a normal hit, which doesn't pierce our armor, and he's left at 1 HP. So now I saw the X and got worried and the crit there, but we kill him first. So tight, but worked out in the end. Ghost is done. We get 3 XP. Very nice, and didn't get blinded there. Just 1 off leveling up to level 3. We've got the lab or the empty shelter. Empty shelter sounds kind of nice right now, though we wouldn't heal from it. The lab. Can we... I guess we can brew potions. We have the food, but only 1 piece, so I wouldn't really want to spend our last piece of food on a potion. I think let's rather, because the empty shelter can just give us potions anyways, so rather try our luck here. So that's a 4 with a success, which is the cleric's shelter. So means I was kind of hoping for that 1 XP to level up. We won't be getting that, but we can get a holy potion or a healing potion. Do we get back the holy potion, just be safe, or do we use our healing potion and get another one to just be really sitting pretty with our XP? Let's take the holy potion, so we have one of each, and we'll have to keep healing up using our combat skill there. Okay, let's keep moving. Move down by spending our last piece of food and refreshing our skill. I'll reset the area. And there we are. Okay, so quick status update. Armor is good, food is empty, gold has not really been relevant except for the bandit so far. HP is kinda meh, but we're not dying and we still have a healing potion. The holy potion is nice, and we really want to get that 1 XP for our level up before fighting the third boss. Okay, let's look under our first room here. We've just been here, the lab, but at least you don't have to pay some mandatory price not to use it, like with some of the animal item cards. So yeah, still won't really use it to brew a potion here, because we don't have food. I guess we could convert our 2 potions into another one, but that doesn't seem worth it. Let's keep looking. Merchant, or the alcove. Both interesting, although we don't have gold. Well, not a lot at least. Because I would like to heal. But we'd only be healing for 2 there. Actually, 2 HP is 2 HP. I don't think the alcove is going to make a huge difference right now, because we do have the holy potion and so on. We're not using the gold for anything else, so let's just get the 2 HP. Keep moving. Okay. Special trap, or the armory. Now that is more tempting than the alcove, I'd say. The trap, we don't have half bad success chance, and that would level us up and would leave us the choice here. Taking 3 damage is bad, but we do have the holy potion for the poison, so I think, being a little greedy here, I'll visit the trap and try to get the XP here. Yeah, nice success. So we gain 3 XP, which is a very nice, comfortable 20, so we are above the level 3 threshold with 2 XP to spare, and can start saving up to start healing from the XP, because that's another great way to get our HP back up there. That worked out great. There's a treasure, and there's another trap. So maybe let's try the treasure then now, right? Because we just visited a trap. Although we now have an even greater success chance there. And actually falling down wouldn't even be half bad, because by now we've leveled up and we would like skipping some floors. Do we just gamble, try to fall down? But I think the chances of falling down are very slim, which isn't a bad thing, because it means our chances of success are high. What would we want from the treasure? We'd be getting 2 gold, possibly a potion, possibly more XP. Yeah, let's visit the treasure. It's a cute play to try to fall down the pit, but I think it's so unlikely. Let's just visit the treasure. So actually, let's get the 2 gold first and roll here. Got a 6, which is a skill refresh. I should have played around that and healed before moving on to the treasure. So instead, that's a frost potion. I think I will maybe drink the healing potion to take the frost potion with us, because we are nearing the stage of the game where 1 frost potion saves us more HP than 1 healing potion. Yeah, let's do that. So take the frost potion, drink our healing potion, putting us at 19. We've kind of wasted our heal but we can still use it for 1 point, moving on to the final spot here. And we've not gained any food, so we'll be starving for the first time this run. So let's move down, refresh our skill and lose that 3 HP to starvation. And let's have a look at our third boss, the Creeping Death. Ooh, nice, that's that new boss. I think I've wanted to fight it before and I haven't. I'm not sure. Last video maybe we fought it and died. No, I think we saw it and then we died before getting to it or something. I'm not too sure. Might be mixing up the episodes here. Yeah, but that's great for us, because with our 4 armor that really can't do much to us except if it crits. But we do have the Holy Potion to cleanse all of those status effects, and that's a nice amount of XP it drops there. So I'm glad to see that. Let's reset the area. And there we are. All right, let's keep playing here. Oh, I just checked the camera framing. Might have knocked the camera a bit. Okay, like that. Let's look under our first room on floor 3, area 7, and it's a tomb. Very nice. Might get that piece of food there that we are missing. Yeah, we did. Actually no success, but 1 ration. Very nice. Let's keep going. First time seeing that monster, I think. And first time seeing that trap, I think. Possibly. Okay, so that monster is nasty by now, because it does 6 damage and curses us. So let's just ignore it, visit the trap, hope to just find some gold, and that's it. Yeah, so that's the Warrens, which is only 2 gold, but I'm not complaining. Better than fighting that monster there. Got the fountain, or the sentinel. Sentinel has been nasty before, and I don't feel like fighting him again, I think. Let's just visit the fountain. Do we spend the coin? Let's spend the coin. Roll. It's a 1. Oh man, sucks. Worst outcome. Because now, because we spent the coin, this turns into a 2 and we lose the food. What the hell, man. I thought spending the coin was supposed to give you better odds. Another monster, same as the left one, but poison variety. Or that trap again, which also poisons us, but yeah. I mean, these only have 12 HP, which means we might be able to kill them quickly. But I do still think our odds are better against the trap with our 3 dice and getting 3 XP from that. So let's just roll that. I feel like that has more expected value probably. Though not for us today, so we take 3 damage. And we're poisoned again. Won't cleanse that right now, because we still have the Creeping Death to fight. Let's move into the fight, 30 HP, which will take a bit. And let's use our combat skill to heal for 4. And also, what do we have here? Ah, the Frost Potion, right. Let's roll. Okay, crits us right away. Of course, why shouldn't it? So we do damage first. Do we do a feat? We could do a feat to speed this up. I feel like not necessary right now, so let's just take the 2 damage. Although actually the curse will be super annoying for the rest of the fight. So do we use the frost potion on this? I don't think so. Or the holy potion. The curse will be really sad because that will slow down the fight a lot. Yeah, okay, so I think I'll lose the 2 and be cursed and then immediately use a holy potion to get rid of those status effects and keep rolling, and now just hope it doesn't crit us. Oh, also we did 8 damage, right? So that would be down to 22. Can't forget that. Okay, it crits again. This, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Now this is bad because we just used our holy potion. So I guess I'll use the frost potion again because I don't want to be cursed and poisoned. And we've got the potions to use them. Do we do a feat? Yeah, let's do 1 to salvage one of these X's. Another 4, let's do 8 damage again, down to 14. And let's roll again and hope this boss can do anything else but crit. Yeah, finally. Okay, so we only do 7 damage this time, but it doesn't do any damage to us. This is more the way I hoped this would go. 11 damage and now it's dead. Yeah, super annoying stuff at the start of the fight. But we get 5 XP, which puts us at full and heals us for 1. And the rewards card, so 2 gold and a roll on there, which will be a 3, which is 2 XP, which will be 2 HP or a poison. Let's take the poison, could be useful. Was kind of hoping for a holy potion back or a frost potion, but poison is good. And let's get rid of him. Yeah, that was the creeping death. Did more to us after all. And also we still don't have food, so we are starving. Move down to floor 8. I'll reset the area. There we are, down to floor 4. Let's keep going. I think we're looking nice, but the missing food is really... Oh, no! I was just saying the missing food is really eating away at us, but there's something else that'll soon be eating away at us, I think. Oh man. At least we have a poison potion so we can counteract its regeneration. But I really wasn't hoping to fight the deathbed there. Our old friend. 32 HP. Does 5 damage, which means it pierces our armor. Heals for 4 each round and poisons us. Let's go. Let's start off by healing for 4. And we'll use the poison potion after rolling right away. Oh, and it misses. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's use the poison. And also let's do 1 feat using this X here. Okay, never mind. So we do 8 damage plus 4 from the poison, so 12 damage. And it doesn't poison us and doesn't heal back up because it didn't do damage to us. Free attack, very nice. Also it's poison, so I'll mark it like this so I don't forget. Okay, this time it will hit us, but we do 14. Oh, and together with the poison, that's actually 18, which will be really close. So if we can somehow squeeze out 2 more damage, but I feel like the chances are slim doing feats here. We'd have to roll 6s on any of these. Yeah. I think it's gonna be just shy of killing the deathbed, but we'll take it. So 18, putting it at 2. It does 1 damage to us, at least only 1, but poisons us and heals back by 4, putting it at 6 HP. Let's hope we can kill it here. Yeah, so we take the poison damage. It is critting, but we are critting first, killing it. 2 XP, which will be 1 XP and 1 HP. And we get a reward from the rewards card, so 2 gold. And let's hope maybe for a holy potion to get rid of the poison. That's a 1, which is a fire potion, 2 XP, which would be another 2 HP. What's worth more? I think the fire potion to do a bit of burst damage, because if that saves us 1 attack from a monster, that's worth more than 2 HP. Yeah, not a great start to the area. Let's hope it doesn't continue this way. Okay, I can already see here. So we've got the wolf, which we can't feed, so that would do 3 damage to us. We've got the ancestor spirit, which we can probably kill, especially with the fire potion and our 3 dice. But that just gives us 3 gold, so that isn't amazing either. But maybe that's the use for the fire potion, because I just want to prevent the damage here. So let's fight the ancestor spirit. 10. And let's roll here. Actually doing 10 damage already, didn't even take poison damage. Perfect roll there. Just 1 hit. And we don't have to waste our fire potion. Nice, actually we gain 3 gold. Okay, so a merchant would be nice now. The forge or the fountain. Yeah, finding a merchant would really increase our chances for the orc fight, because then we could just buy a healing and a holy potion and be very set, or maybe a frost and a holy potion. Now the forge, I usually like the forge, but we already have full armor. And the ghost is kinda scary down here, because it does 5 damage, but we do have that fire potion to boost. And also the fountain isn't really a tempting alternative, and I don't want to risk this being terrible. So let's just visit the forge. And even if we get nothing, we get nothing. Let's just roll here. Okay, so that's a 6, which is the fire elemental, and actually, because it's a 6 and not a 5, we can't even prevent that. So we are fighting the Wraith. 16 HP and pierces armor. Let's hope we do 16 with our first roll together with the fire potion. Otherwise this would be nasty. Looks like perfectly 16, because fire potions do 7 damage, right? Yeah. So that's 9 plus our fire is 16. Great stuff. Like it was made for it. And we just gained 3 XP, which is 3 HP. Okay. That turned out better than I thought. And the crow. All the animals are back, but we don't have the food. And the bandit is back once our food as well. This stuff is annoying, but the crow we can at least just pay with 1 coin. Crow is cheaper than the bandit, so let's move on. Starve again. And refresh here. Taking 3 damage. Starvation. We are poisoned. We're looking to spend our gold, but otherwise it's okay, I'd say. We don't really need much food now anyways. We only need 1 more piece. I reset the area. And we're back. Okay. Floor 9, or area 9, I should say. Ooh, merchant right away. Okay, perfect. We can spend some gold here. So I want a cleanse for 2. Getting rid of the poison. Leaving us at 7. I want probably a holy potion for 5. Leaving us at 2. And do we just heal for the rest? Do we sell a piece of armor? Let's do it. So let's sell 1 piece of armor for 3. And now spend those 5 on a frost or a healing potion. I think it'll be a frost potion down here. Good stuff. Don't want to get rid of all of our armor, and I've liked it so far, but towards the end of the game I like spending armor to get potions if I'm missing the gold. I feel like it's usually worth it. Let's keep going here. Bonfire, nice. First time seeing that. And the armory. Armory is nice as well. But I think the bonfire can give us that guaranteed piece of food we need and can give us a refresh. So let's heal here for 3. Move on to the bonfire, refresh our skill, get that piece of food and keep going. Now we're looking much better again suddenly with our HP, with the potions and with the food. Got the choice of 2 traps here. We take the middle one. So we have the choice afterwards. Hope for a success. Yup. On a 3, so that's 2 XP, which will be 2 HP, which will only be 1 HP. So we're topped up now. Keep going here. Another trap, wow. And the library. Huh. Now I'm kind of debating, because fighting the ghost in the library would be nasty. And the lore card could be nasty as well, and we don't really need anything from the library, neither the XP nor the skill refresh. We don't really need anything from the trap either. So really we're just trying to think about where do we have the least chances of, or the lowest chances of just bad stuff happening to us. I don't know. I feel like both are similar, because as long as we roll a success, nothing bad will happen to us at the library, and as long as we roll a success, nothing bad will happen to us at the trap. So then we can look at the upsides again, and they don't really matter. So maybe the downsides of the trap are a little nastier. So let's go visit the library and roll here. So that's a success on a 3. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Skill refresh, or we can turn that into XP. Doesn't do anything for us. Okay, dead card, but at least not bad either. Let's move on. Reveal Ox Remains. And spend that 1 piece of food to delve. We have already refreshed everything, so I'll reset the area. And there we are on the final area of possibly our final clerical run, at least for now. I'm now getting kind of excited because we are well equipped for Og, or fine equipment. Not a great strong combat skill like the priestess to cheat the second phase, but yeah, let's reveal here. So we've got the mimic. Every card is now kind of exciting and tense, because if there's one bad monster like the deathbed or something, this could go south still. So 1 gold, and let's roll. That's a success on a 3, which is plus 5 HP, which does nothing. Okay, I'm content with nothing. I think if we can make it to Og like this, we have a good shot. Yeah, I'm not fighting the giant mantis, no way. Just for the reward, so let's visit the trap instead here. Ooh, and we lose 1 XP. Oh no, whatever will we do? Okay, shouldn't get cocky. The Hermit. And the Sentinel. Okay. So, there's a very lame but safe play now, thanks to the Hermit, which is moving on here and using the tunnel to swap in this trap, which is really kind of harmless to us. I mean, losing 2 XP isn't great because we want to use it for feats during the fight, but there's worse. And I don't want to fight the ghost and so on. So I'll use this trap to or use the Hermit to swap in this trap here. And now, no matter what's underneath here, we have a kind of lame but safe option to make our way to Og without running into any strong foe. So yeah, let's see what's under here. The Hunter, okay, wasn't necessary at all. Is the Hunter of interest to us? Not really, because what would we want to buy? We have potions, we have HP, we don't need more food. But I guess getting the gold from the trap isn't good for us, doesn't do anything for us, and losing the XP would be bad because of feats. So let's just visit the Hunter, buy nothing, and then visit Og. Here we go. Okay, 25. And let's start off using not our combat skill, because we're full, just attacking. Yeah, this will just come down to our luck with the dice here. Pretty bad start, although Og didn't crit at least, so 1 XP for a feat here. That's better. So we're doing 8 damage to him, taking him down to 17. He does 8 to us, which will only be 5, thanks to our armor. But that will curse us. Now I would like to use the Frost Potion to prevent 1 round of curse, but I kind of want to save up the Frost Potion in case he does crit us. But being cursed for now, decisions. Okay, let's get cursed. Let's heal for 4 and keep rolling here and hope the curse doesn't mess us up in the first phase. Okay, didn't roll the curse and we rolled great there, 18 damage, which means we kill him or kill the first phase before it can attack us. Because this is treated like a separate monster, doesn't get to attack. Second fight starts, so up to 20 again, and we have to roll again. Okay, so now this is looking nice. Actually, kinda wanna use the Holy Potion now to get rid of the curse, to kill him as quickly as possible in the second phase, and we still have the Frost Potion to go. Yeah, for exactly this, which is him critting us. So that's 11 damage from us, and he does 9 and would poison us, but we can use the Frost Potion to prevent that. Yeah, so we sold 1 piece of armor there, which was earlier, which would have blocked maybe 1 or 2 HP for us, I'm not sure since then. And instead we got a Frost Potion, which just blocked 9 HP for us, and prevented the poison. Yeah, so let's keep rolling here. Just hope we don't miss, but we have a lot of feats still. He crits again, but we do 8 damage first, which is not enough. I mean, we can take the crit, but we also can try for the feat. But yeah, nice. 10. Kill him before he even hits us. Did he hit us once? Yeah, on the first round he hit us once and cursed us, and afterwards we healed up and didn't get hit again. Nice. Yeah, don't know what was so hard about that. So we defeated Og as the cleric. Probably won't become my favorite character just because the healing is kind of boring. Huh? It's nice going on in the background, and the run would have been much worse without healing for 3 or 4 each floor. And especially with the bonfire earlier, healing twice and so on. Probably not weak, definitely. Is doing something in the background, but you don't notice it as much, and it's not as fun. Yeah, and there's relatively clear rules on when to use your heals. Like you wait for a combat and then you use it to heal 4, or otherwise if you're like in a really bad spot, really low, you maybe use the exploration skill, or if you don't fight on the floor, you use it to heal for 3 at the end of the floor. Yeah, not a lot of decisions to make there, at least I feel like. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. So now we're ready for Mini Rogue the Council. One run with all of the 8 base game characters. Actually, there's the Huntress still from the promos. I'm not sure if I would consider her a first season or second season character or whatever. I do want to check her out. She seems strong. And yeah, maybe in the next video we'll have a look at some council content. Okay, until then, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great evening or rest of your day. Bye bye.